Thank you guys for tuning in to Not Very Radio. My name is Kyle, and today we are listening to My Ghosts Go Ghost by Storm, aka formerly Injury Reserve. So I'll be honest, when was the last album? 2021, 2022? Yeah, 2021. I meant to go back and listen to it, and I just never had the chance. It was one of those albums that I think when I first heard it, I was like, I don't know if this is for me, but I think as my music taste has grown over the years, I think I would really like. I don't know a ton, but from what I understand, I believe one of the members of Injury Reserve unfortunately passed away, which is why it's both names by Storm and Injury Reserve. So it seems like they're kind of just as a duo going by Storm now, but I guess just for the sake of everyone knowing it's the same group, they also have Injury Reserve listed here. I've heard Zigzag, zigzagging to the moon. I really like that song. I've been looking forward to this album. Anyway, enough wasting time. I've been trying to talk less. Let's just get right into this. My Ghosts Go Ghost by Storm. Song number 1, Can I Have You for Myself? Let's go.
Things been slow, things been sweet.
Alright.
Been us two, it's finna be 3. When I'm holding you, it's finna be we. Can I have you on the same page? Same speed.
Looking up the lyrics, but I'm loving how like quiet this sounds. Like it sounds just really intimate.
Oh, I make all this shit about me. You giving, you ain't never once spoke to what about me? How can I don't know how I'm gonna share you. You said you're going and I said where to.
So I'm not saying much, but this is absolutely beautiful. I think their older stuff as Injury Reserve was a bit more like chaotic and eclectic, if I remember correctly. But I'm loving this right now. The way like the auto-tune vocal, like it doesn't even feel like it's like moving between. It's almost just like pinging. It's like boom, boom, boom. Like it's really like making this really unique space. I love how the drums just sound so like loud and blaring, but like it doesn't feel like too abrasive. Like you still feel like you're in this evolving space. This is insane. Like the whole first half just feeling super like reflective and introspective. To now go into this. Holy cow. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. I'm thinking this might be fading out now. So maybe I'll just start yapping, but it seemed like this song was about, from what I was kind of seeing, about him just kind of wanting to be selfish and like keep his significant other to himself and kind of like the idea of other people being there, you know. So it's like being selfish, but also like in a loving way, in a way, you know. And I think that's really sweet. I'm blown away by how this is sounding. So yeah, song 2, Dead Weight. Sounds like it's like almost like falling out of time a bit. Like it's.
Tell me that again, that I feel free, cause no, I wouldn't. That's not in the picture, no, that's it ain't that way. It ain't that way in everywhere.
Okay, we're getting louder.
It's not in the picture. It's not in the picture. Ain't cutting that all out, just ain't something that I'm willing to do. It ain't that way. No, they said I feel free, I feel light, I feel bright, I feel great.
All right, I gotta pause this real quick because I'm like trying to like find a way to say stuff, but like there's so much happening. I feel like if I start talking, I'm gonna miss stuff. So if I don't talk much during these songs, because I don't like pausing in the middle of them, I just takes me out of it. So I might just have to wait till the end of some of these if these are all just as glitchy and crazy as this one is. But since I'm paused now, I'll just say I'm loving this. I'm loving like the play with the volume and like some of those reverses and like cuts in and outs. It's really creating like this unique palette that like I have not heard anyone else do before. So yeah, I'm having a great time. Anyway, back to the song.
It's not in the picture, no, it's not in the picture. It ain't that way, it ain't that way. Don't tell me if I would, if I won't. Don't tell me if I did all that I just said, that ain't what I want.
Yeah, I'm loving this whole sound palette here. I love how like they kind of just keep this like a little arpeggiating thing and just kind of like play and build off of it the whole time, and it's great because like it feels like it doesn't feel tiresome. Dude, whoever's like producing and mixing and just like doing all of this is absolutely insane. Like, even though, like I said, there's just that one little arpeggiator thing that's just repeating, like you think, oh yeah, they just put that there, and there, it's like, no, there's so much going on, even though it's just that one. I mean, obviously there's other layers there, but like it's just wild how like interesting and captivating that whole sound was, while still like it felt like it was like, I mean, I know they're called by storm. It really does just kind of feel like you're in like a storm, and like there's these like strikes of lightning and rain that switches to hail, and then back to rain again, and then more lightning and a tornado or something. I don't know. This is really cool. Again, I felt bad for never going back and listening to Injury Reserve because I felt like it was something I would really like. But I mean, this has given me a great taste, I guess, and maybe after this I'll have to go back. I don't know if I'll do a reaction to it unless people want it. Let me know if you want it. If you want a reaction to any Injury Reserve stuff. Let's move on to song 3, Grapefruit. Here we go. Ooh. I'm loving the drums on this one. Like that like kick is like so, it's like sub levels. It's crazy.
I try to do the shit to a T, leave it all on the table so everyone can eat. We would break our back trying to find new angles to come from so they could really see. I was just trying to dig deeper while they was getting clean on it, rinse and repeat. Might as well throw down, put it on my
I'm torn because I like the way it sounds. I want to close my eyes, but I'm trying to like keep up with some of these lyrics, but I'm not sure what I'm really picking up on, if I gotta be honest. I'd have to like really just sit down and listen on my own time. Yeah, I mean, just the way like everything feels so disjointed yet together. Like that's why I really think like the storm allegory works. It's like everything, like in no way does it feel like these should all be put together, but like they just do it and commit to it, and for that reason it works. I love the way like it kind of comes down. It feels like it's like fading out, and then it does the. I mean, that time it didn't, but you get the point. Is this gonna transition? No. Okay, cool. Yeah, another like really interesting song. Again, like no wonder people like these guys so much. Like the like production and like the instrumentals and just everything. It's like you hear the piano and you're like, there's like this shouldn't work, but then as it goes on, you just kind of like fall into it. It's just like this wave of sound. It's like mesmerizing, but it also like, again, like it feels like it shouldn't work. Like it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna kind of have like this beat, it's gonna sound like this, and there's just like this piano that almost feels like it's out of time, and then there's this other and this other, and then like I love how they rap over all of this too. I find really interesting. Yeah, no, another great song. So we have song 4 now, In My Town, which looks like it's going to be the longest song on the record at 7 minutes long. Oh, this was a single too. It was their 4th single. How did I miss all the other singles? Well, I'm kind of glad I did, because that means I would have heard 4 of the songs versus just 1.
I try to hold it down, but them shell gift cards were hit hard now. They dishing niggas out with the extra brand. It's just for being there, it's just extra cred. They just gotta have an hour for lunch and count on the merch. Go ahead, nigga, break a leg. But now, Brick said at your size, that's a small amount.
Yeah, this one's definitely pulled back a bit more, but I mean, still just as interesting. It just feels less glitchy. But again, 7 minutes long. We got time to build to that if they're doing it. Yeah, this is what I mean, where it comes like some of the way he like raps, or I guess kind of sing raps over it, where it's like so lackadaisical and it fits with a lot of their instrumentation. And I love that little like pitched up vocal thing that comes in from time to time. And there's like these little like drums in the back that are just like sound so far back, they're like out in the distance, but like it just adds so much like texture to the track. The bop, bop, bop. I like too how it feels like it doesn't seem like it, and maybe I'm wrong, but it doesn't seem like it's building to an explosion. It just seems like it's building to build, like again, like a storm. Like you're not building up in a storm for the one big lightning strike. It's things are coming in and out and just moving. You know, there's motion. Yeah, this is great. It's such a vibe. I almost feel bad like doing a reaction to it, because like I just want to like put some headphones on and like close my eyes and just shut my mouth. I have to talk over this. Well, that's a crime. Yeah, and the thing moving back and forth, getting louder. Oh man. I love that ending. Yeah, no, another incredible track. But again, like I feel bad that I have to sit here and talk and like make comments about it. You know, it's just the type of music that like it is. It's like I feel like I'm almost losing a part of it by sitting here. I'm really impressed though. I love just the soundscapes that they kind of build in these songs. And again, like that song was like 7 minutes long and it did not feel like that. If you're coming to me to kind of get a taste of it and see if you'll like it, I don't think, as much as I want you to watch my video, I don't think being in this kind of context is going to do this kind of music justice. So this is the only track I've heard on the album, which is track 5, Zigzag. This was, I think, the first single they ever released. And was this 2025 as well? Let's see. It was their second single? Okay. Somehow I thought I got my finger on the pulse to keep up with things with this band or group, since I kind of missed out on Injury Reserve, and I guess I didn't. But I'm here now. I'm here now. I'm listening. I'm excited. And let's get into it. Let's get into Zigzag.
Stuck on a fence.
The song is also nearly 7 minutes long.
Can you just help me down before you go? Leave me with just enough to you can't go zigzagging, zigzagging through the moon. Can't go zigzagging, zigzagging. You can't go zigzagging, zigzagging through the moon. Can't go zigzagging.
I love the way like they layer the vocals and stuff too, where like things aren't always in sync. You know, like there was some layers there where he was saying to the moon or saying something, and it was slightly off, which again adds to that kind of like storm-like quality to it.
Zigzagging, zigzagging. You ain't dodged nothing.
Holy cow. It's been a while since I heard the song. I do not remember this. Holy cow. It feels like in a video game where like there's so much going on that like your game's lagging a bit and all the noises are kind of glitching and clipping together. Like that's what it feels like. That's because I'm playing too much Ball Pit recently. Maybe that's why it's on my mind. But
it's just a quarter past, and I should have been past telegraph, ready for the ambulance. They need a straight and a backspin. They not direct their
yeah, it's been a long time. I don't remember half of this stuff.
You can go and ask them. I walked the berry.
Sorry, my reaction's gonna be so boring, but yeah, I'm just vibing. I'm floating in it, man. I'm in the storm. Yeah, wow. That song felt new to me. Like I had this one on my playlist in 2025 or 24, whenever it came out. I don't know if they changed it or if it's just been that long, but man, a beautiful track. Again, I love just there's so much motion in it. Like it just feels like you're just being swirled around. Man, this is cool. This is cool. I don't really know what else to say. Like there's just so much going on. It's hard to pick out. Like it's crazy. Like it feels like a big flex on like look how good we are just like mixing and producing and just like putting all these sounds together in a way that feels incredibly unique. Song 6, Best Interest, featuring Billy Woods. I'm actually excited about this one. I like Billy Woods, even though I forgot to listen to his album last year, I think.
Interest if you just lay low, no reason to get tangled, and it's just sometimes it's in your best interest.
What is that
if you just
gobbly turkey over there?
It's that simple, but you know there's some things that you must stand for. There's some things it's in your best interest if you ride on tinted.
Yeah, I just pulled up album of the year, not to see the rating, but just to see what genre people would put this under, outside of experimental hip hop, abstract hip hop. Folktronica, yeah, I could see that. Neo psychedelia, ambient. What is that? Is that like ambient rap kind of vibe? 'Cause that's I'd agree with that. Again, they do it a lot, where it's like it feels like they're almost like playing with the volume. There was even some times earlier in this song. Even sometimes earlier in this song where like I felt like the vocals were kind of getting tucked under a little bit intentionally, and then they would kind of bring them back up during like other parts. That piano, the little piano sample thing, that's beautiful. This is, sorry, I know I'm not like jumping up excited or anything, but it's just because of I hope you guys understand, it's just not that kind of music. It's incredibly good. It's like, the best. You know, I keep talking about storms, but it's like nature too, right? Like you go out and you look at the beautiful mountainscapes that are out there in nature. You're not you're not going and looking and jumping up and down and like going like being like, oh my gosh, the mountains are beautiful. You're just like staring in like awe and wonderment, and you feel like the sense of calm and like content and oneness with the world. And that's like the same kind. That's the kind of feeling that this is giving. It's not like, you know, and I think that's why it's hard, because like typically it's like, whoa, I'm blown away, versus just like I'm feeling serene. There's serenity happening here. Track 7, Double Trio 2. I love the vocals sound so loud, but like in such a great way. Like they're just right in your ears. He's shouting at you, man. Yeah, this is so wild, so crazy. I really want to go back and see if there's any kind of deeper meanings in the lyrics. I'm trying to pick up on it, but like just being caught in such a wave of sound, it's hard to like focus and sit there and think about what they could be saying. It's cool. It feels like they brought the volume of everything else down to like bring the saxophone in, so it feels loud in the back, but it feels like I don't know, like what a cool effect. Wow. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about that song at first, just because it felt much more lively and upbeat compared to so many of the other songs. But once you're in there, like they keep you moving. Like it's got like I don't even know how to start. How do you even describe this music? How do you even like conceptualize a song like this? That's why it's hard to talk about it. Because how do you conceptualize? How do you sit down at a computer and you're like, and now this, and then this? My brain can't fathom it. The saxophones both going at the end. I absolutely love that. I loved how it felt like everything was like tucked back. It felt like it was like put behind a wall, but all the sound behind the wall was like pounding at the wall, trying to break the wall down so it could get back in front and be the lead of the song again. Meanwhile, the saxophones are like pushing against the wall, going, you know, being like, you're not allowed. This is our time right now. And it's man, wow. Song 8, And I Dance. Well, hold on. Actually, let me read this real quick. Double Trio is the third single. Okay, so this is, I did not see this as a single. It's a sequel to their debut song, Double Trio. Oh, well, I didn't know that song came out. So, whatever. It follows the same jazzy soul rhythm from the first iteration. Also shares the same theme of healing from the death of band member. Okay, cool. That's very nice, and I'm gonna have to dig back in. This is really cool stuff. I'm mad at myself for not like actually listening to any of this stuff prior. Back to And I Dance.
It's what it feel like on the other side. Bro, it's all in my locks, huh? Fuck it.
I'm not as engaged in this song, if I'm being honest. It still sounds absolutely crazy, but I don't think it's as crazy as kind of a lot of the other songs. But I'm not sure. Maybe it's not meant to be. It does kind of seem like a bit more of a celebration, similar to the last one. Whoa. All right. Was that it? Are we fading out now? Yeah, I wasn't as big on this one just because it felt the other ones felt like there was kind of this like motion and movement with the sounds. This one just kind of felt like a wall of sound, which I still enjoyed, and I enjoy songs that sound like a wall of sound, believe me. But I think just in contrast to some of the rest, and who knows, maybe when I listen to this kind of without pausing and yapping my mouth a whole bunch in between songs, maybe I think it'll flow a bit better. I do like the general vibe of it though. I like this kind of more like celebratory, like, you know, we're dancing, we're kind of moving forward. It seems like there's nothing to be afraid of. We got this kind of vibe. Of course, that end spot there was just absolutely glitchy and crazy and loud again. Even though this song was kind of a bit more, at least for the first half, maybe a bit more tamer in terms of just like what's happening in it. Like there felt more wall of sound than, you know, a lot of the other ones. But I still kind of stand on that sentiment of like, how do you sit somewhere at a computer or anywhere else and like conceptualize this sound? Let's hear how this one comes off. GGG, the last track.
Don't let me go. Don't let me go. I can relive the situation like it was just this morning. I was tweaking, felt a little breeze and thought I had saw shit. And under your chin, now you and your kin, you gotta lay low. Must shed the echoes, I turn my back and I gotta ignore. Can feel the same fate, I thought I feel great, but I feel a bit alone. My ghost go ghost, I dodge my shadow, I'm trying to cast mo. Like go, 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 he couldn't be far, man, stay on your toes. Sit, man, should I lit candles, I check the handles, I check my basement. Did I do it wrong, was it the wrong song, I check my placement. Was it the ambiance? Shit, I moved around, I rearranged shit, but I felt nada, I felt deflated. Was this all just a little game shit? Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go.
Oh man, that one just kind of snapped ending there. Wow, okay. I was just like fully. Sorry. I want to hit that. I want to get that ending again.
Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go.
Yeah, wow, okay. Sorry, I was kind of like looking into the song and doing a little bit of research on the band while I was listening to that. That's why I didn't even know it was coming to an end there. But in terms of the ending, I love the way it ended, just especially based on what the song's about. Kind of just, you know, him not, I guess, the ghost. And I don't know if that's the, you know, my ghost goes ghost thing, if that's in reference to, what's his name? Apologies. Grog. Maybe when he was alive, he kind of looked at him as like a ghost that would kind of hover over and help guide him in a way. Or if maybe there was a time after his passing where he felt like he still kind of could feel him around, and then maybe he kind of lost that feeling. And so it was like that ghost that was around that maybe felt comforting in a way, even though he was gone, or felt something, he no longer felt that. And so he kind of felt abandoned by, you know, that idea of a ghost being around him in some way. Again, I'm not too sure. I'll have to probably do a couple more deep dives into some of the lyrics, but absolutely beautiful song, really heartfelt, really touching. And I love the way it ends, just kind of snapping and done. And I love that there's not silence either. A lot of people, it cuts and you just get silence. I love the fact that it's like, no, whether you're ready or not, it's done, it's over, we're moving on. It's not, oh yeah, you're gonna sit in silence and reflect. It's like, nope, life goes on, things moving. I don't. Maybe I'm thinking too deep into it, but that's kind of how I took that listening. And yeah, a stunning album, so all over the place. Just again, I said it enough, but like, it's one of those albums where it's like, what do I even say listening to this? What am I even supposed to say? Again, don't listen to my reaction to get a taste of this album. I think it's something that you're going to have to go and listen to fully on your own. Just like, an ambient or drone album where like the whole point is for you to become fully encompassed. Hearing short little clips like this is not going to do it justice. Go listen. Go check it out. Maybe it won't be for you. It's pretty out there. It it really kind of feels like they like deconstructed songs and just threw it together, but somehow it works through the magic of just life. I don't know. Beautiful, really great, really interesting album. If you guys want to see me react to any of Injury Reserve's other stuff, let me know. Now that like I'm talking again, I'm like looking around my room. I feel like I'm like back on Earth. I did not feel like I was there for the past like hour. I'm like, did that really just happen? Was that real? Like, but yeah. Go listen. Class dismissed. Yeah, love you, mean it. See you, bye.